Hi everybody, it's me, Candace, the Vince. Let's try that again. Hi everybody, it's me, Candace, the Vince's Diva. I am coming live. I always said shiny like a hot tin roof on a hot summer's day in my junky ass garage. It is what it is, my favorite phrase, and we'll work on it. I'm just actually sharing with you some of my finds that I pick up, some of the things I collect for my prop shop. My prop shop probably is kind of my excuse to be able to hold on to things, but eventually I'll sell them. So let's start off, and this is for, I always say the Generation X knows what these are. It is the French Victorian phone. This one is actually brass. So that's rarity now. I'll show you the ones that are made out of plastic, but I thought these were cool. I wanted one when I was growing up, and my mom was like, no, I'm not spending that money on a phone, but I finally got one. Ha ha. Joke's on her now. So to me now, actually, since I was dying to get it, this is not really comfortable, but it looks cute. So we have that one. And let's go on to our more standard, and I always call this the killer because I got to pick it up like this. The killer phone, this thing weighs about 14, 15 pounds. It is the old Western Electric rotary phone. If you wanted to die by a phone, if you piss somebody off, they're talking crazy to them, just bust them in the head with the phone, and it would literally kill them because this thing is heavy. I'm serious, very, very heavy, but you know, it works out. We use this for years. I can remember dialing on a rotary phone and be hurt if I dialed the number wrong, because guess what? I had to start all over again. So this generation will never get the pleasure of using these. My nephew looks at it and still doesn't know what it is. Okay, you heard that drop. The next one is another French Victorian phone, but this tells you when it gets down, when the company start figuring out, you know what, people will pay for this stuff, we don't have to put as good a product in it, they'll start making it looking like brass. You see how it looks? It looks all decorative. It looks like brass. But guess what? This sucker is plastic. This is all plastic on this face. Wow, who knew? But it looks expensive. It still has the same kind of talking mechanism, and actually you really can't talk in it. And honestly, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, did I clean the ear off? Oh God, I don't want to catch an ear disease. Oh well, we'll find out on the next video if I have ears next. So moving on to one of my favorites. I always joke that you had to be on Charlie's Angels or Wonder Woman or one of these shows where the women were the center of the show. You had one of these, and this is called a Candlestick. Now the tricky part is, which part do you talk into? Actually, you talk, and this is the mouthpiece, and this is the earpiece. But now I think about it, and I was dying to get one of these phones. This isn't comfortable, so I'm sitting here talking like this the whole time. I can't move, because one, you're not going to hear me, and if I don't put this down, I'm not going to hear you. So it seemed like a good idea, but honestly, no. So last but not least, out of my phone collection, because I have a lot more, I'm going to get out one of the ones that I thought this was like something that the $6 Million Man had. And that tells you all the shows I watch. Or it was on Hawaii 5-0. Or one of my favorites, Kojak. Kojak probably had this phone. And you see what it is? It's a Cobra. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is a cordless phone with a clock radio, which I think is cool. I'm going to put that down. But it has the antenna of a lifetime. You probably could call up to Mars. But guess what? If you had one of these, you were balling. And I mean balling. Because if we had one of these in our house, I can guarantee you we couldn't use it. It was probably in my mom's room or my dad's office. But we could not touch this phone. But if they looked away, believe me, I was trying to call somebody. Like they knew I was going to be on the phone. I'm like, hey, look, guess what? I'm on my dad's cordless phone. You'd never know. But it seemed like a good idea. But I just wanted to come again, share with you some of my finds as I try to flex